Okay, so this video is gonna be completely sarcastic, completely satirical. It's gonna be a total joke. I'm gonna be doing a full face of makeup featuring many techniques that I personally hate. This is not to throw any shade. This is not coming at anybody in particular. It's just various things that I've picked up over time that I'm like, I don't like that. Or things that don't work for me, or things that I don't spend my time doing. And as all videos like this must disclaim, if you personally enjoy doing any of these kinds of techniques, that is totally fine, girl. Do your thing. Like, I know every person has different things that work for them or whatever. From this point forward, we're just playing pretend, okay? We're just having fun. Okay. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. Hi, my little nightlings! What's shake-a-lakin'? It's Katie of the Night, and welcome back to the Katie of the Night channel, where I upload new videos every week. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell too, so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Also, give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment, or lots of comments, down below, and share with friends who you think might enjoy this video. Also, one last thing, please don't skip the ads. I really could use the help. I am trying to save up for lip injections. Alright, so let's get started. Today, we're going to be doing a standard, like, full face routine. It's not really going to be a tutorial, but it's also not going to be a tutorial. It's going to be more like a grum. So, without further ado, if you want to see how I get ready each day, then just keep watching. Let's get on with the video. Alright, so I am starting with a fresh face. I have cleansed, I have used toner, I have used serum, I have used moisturizer, and I have used sunscreen. So as you can see, we're starting off with a very clean slate today. Wow, sorry if you can hear that. They're doing construction in my building. Sorry, that's so loud. First off, we are going to start with a primer. This is the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Primer Base. No, this is not sponsored, but I wish it was. Trust me, NYX, hit me up. And we're just going to spread that all over the face. Okay, next we're going to put the under foundation highlight, also known as the illuminator. You may have seen people put that drippy stuff and let it run down all over their face, and then they rub it in, and that goes under all of their foundation and whatnot. Now, the purpose of that is that we really want to feel like we are a cyborg before we put on our foundation. So I don't have any of the drippy stuff right now, so what we're going to use instead is this ELF shimmer, and we're just gonna go crazy, okay? Just put it everywhere. Like, this is a very important step. We need to get as shiny as possible, okay? Alright, I think we're shiny enough. What do y'all think? So now that we are all properly illuminated, we're gonna move on to the next step, which is cream contour. I'm using this one by NYX. I'll put it on with my fingers. And then we're going to blend it out with the Beauty Blender. Oh yeah, and it's not just for the cheeks, it's also for the forehead too. Yeah, because you want your face to look a little more bulbous than it naturally is. And then we're going to do the nose. Cream contour is done. Alright, now we're going to do liquid foundation. This one right here is CoverGirl. So what is everyone up to? I mean, what's going on? Hello? Hello? Oh, right, I'm talking to a camera. Okay. Alright, and now the foundation is done. Let's go on to the next step. The next step is powder over the foundation. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's been so hot in LA. It's been like 72. It's god. Now it's time for concealer. All right, when I was growing up, I had the totally wrong idea about concealer. My mom told me if you have a zit, put concealer on it. If you have like a blemish, just pop some concealer on it and then go. But no, actually what concealer is it's a second foundation. You're supposed to put this all over your face after your foundation. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Oh my god, I forgot to put foundation on my lips. So when you put this on, you're supposed to just really center it in the middle of your face here. As you can see, we're putting a lot, just in case the foundation isn't doing its job. I mean, what this is gonna do is put on that second layer to really kind of give that cakey look. You want to give the impression of cake because cake is delicious. Now, of course, we're going to go in with some more powder just to kind of set the concealer we just did. Look at that. Nice and cakey. And now it's time for some more contour. Now, the trick to contour is you have to think like your face is hollowing out, like you're slowly decaying. Think of like an ancient mummy. Now we really want to work on accentuating where your face would cave in if you were a corpse. Go for the really nice hollow look. Yes. And then you definitely need to contour under your chin because people are looking there, and when they do, you want them to see that it is brown under there. This is the solution to the double chin problem. Just make it brown. Yes. Let's not forget, we really want like a recessed forehead. We want our forehead to kind of recede back. So just really kind of dial it back with the contour. And we have to do the nose. Now, as you can see, I'm sort of starting to resemble someone that you would see in the casket at the funeral home in terms of just very like an eraser-like texture to the face. And that's what we want, okay? Now we don't want to seem like we're alive. Now I'm just going back over with some powder. Okay, remember how I mentioned cake earlier? Now we're gonna think cake again. We are going to bake. Now baking is where you put even more powder on, except you just kind of let it sit there for a while. Let it bake. Yes. Now we're just gonna let this bake and move on to the next step. The next step is gonna be eyebrows, and I'm gonna use this Anastasia Brow pomade. The thing about eyebrows is that it's really unappealing for your eyebrows to look like they're made out of hairs. What we want is for eyebrows to look like just one thick, opaque unit where you can't see the individual hairs. And you want them to have this very crisp, hand-drawn shape to them. And then this part is very important. You want it to fade like a gradient all the way towards the middle of your two eyebrows. That's what's really gonna make it look realistic. All right, now I'm gonna do the other one and we'll be done. There, it looks so good. Okay, we've baked it long enough, so we're gonna brush off that powder. Wow, that really made a difference. The next step is gonna be bronzer. You might be confused. You might be saying, hey Katie of the night, we already put brown stuff on our face. Why are we putting more brown stuff on our face? Well, let me tell you. The first brown stuff was to create the shadow. This brown stuff is to make it look like we've been out in the sun. But the thing is, with bronzer, you don't actually put it where the sun would be hitting you. You add it to the shadow area. You would not put it where the sun would be most concentrated, you know, like here or here. No, you kind of tuck it away in the recesses, the shadowy areas of your face. Because that's what's really gonna give you that sun-kissed look. Oh yeah, add a little bit to your... There. Now we're gonna add blush because we want it to look like we just, you know, jogged for a little bit and we're like a little overheated and kind of out of breath. You know, we want to have that I just exercised look. So we're gonna be using this blush today. It needs to be kind of touching your brown area, but needs to be more front facing on the apples of your cheeks and not the hollows of your skull. Also, you want to put some on the tip of your nose because you want to resemble a fairy. Speaking of how we just ran a little bit, now it's time for the highlight to add that nice sweaty glisten. And highlight, it needs to kind of follow parallel to your contour. So it needs to kind of go in this kind of nonsensical sort of vertical line here. And we're just gonna go crazy, you know, because all bitches love highlight. Right, I mean, who doesn't? Just keep going and going, and sometimes it helps to just go directly in with the finger. Next important step. It is very vital to highlight the tip of the nose. The nose is something you really want to accentuate. You really want to bring it forward and make it seem larger. You want to call attention to it. We want to create that illusion of enlargement by just basically making a circle of highlight right there on the tip. But we're not done yet. You really want to highlight your Cupid's bow, and you want these powders to really grab onto your mustache. And some people do like to highlight the chin because who doesn't love a sweaty chin? I know I do. Now it's time for the eyes. Of course, we start out by priming, so don't forget that step. Everybody uses the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and today we're gonna use the Mean Girls Burn Book palette. I'm first gonna go in with the color You Can't Sit With Us and just go into the crease. Next I'm gonna go in with Is Butter a Carb? Now we're gonna go in with So Fetch. Now we're gonna go in with Wednesday. This time we'll be focusing more on the outer corner here, but we'll also pull it into the crease. Alright, now that we've done this nice eyeshadow, we're going to go ahead and cover most of it up again with concealer. This is a very important look. It's called a cut crease. If it wasn't bothering you enough to have powder, primer, and 3 coats of eyeshadow on your eyelids, now we're going to go ahead and put another coat over your eyelids, and this time it's concealer. But just to make things interesting, we're going to do a half cut crease, just to kind of mess with the minds of the people that are looking at us, because it's kind of resembling half of a rainbow that just ends in midair. Now we are going to go in with Regina George, this shimmer color, to cover that cut crease. There, that makes a lot of sense. I did forget a vital step For the eyebrows, I forgot to outline the top and bottom with concealer just to ensure our lines are smooth. Since it's too late for me to go over the bottom, I'm just going to go over the top of the eyebrows with my concealer just to clean up those lines. Now it's time for eyeliner. Of course, it always has to be a cat eye. I mean, what else is there? Hello? Hey, I'm doing a video right now. Can I call you back? Okay. Now we're just gonna do a little bit of mascara, you know, because we've got lashes next. Here's the lashes I'm using today. The false lashes are very important because hairy eyes are considered very sensual and desirable. So the hairier your eyes, the better. Okay, now that the lashes are on, we're gonna do the lips. It's very important not just to overdraw your lips this way, but also this way, because we kind of want to give the impression that your lips are turning inside out. We're going to be using this hot pink color. Oh my gosh. That looks so good. But we're not done yet. Now we have to go in with a lip gloss because we want our lips to look freshly slobbered on. Oh yeah. Because that's what makes lips more kissable if they are wet, like they've been slobbered on. I mean, that's all there is to it. Alright, and that is the finished look. Like I said, it's really simple. It's just a little everyday look, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload. Thanks again so much, Nightlings. It's been so great hanging out with you guys again. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Okay, so sarcastic part is over. This is the real me back again. You know, it actually kind of looks cute. I thought it was gonna look horrible. It looks kind of cute. I mean, I feel like I'm about to be in a wedding or something, you know what I mean? And I just don't like the cakey look. I am very oily, so this would definitely melt off. It looks cuter on camera than it does in real life. Shit. But it turned out kind of cute. I hope this was still fun or funny or something. I guess if anything, I learned that techniques that are annoying or like trends that are annoying might actually kind of look cute. So, bye for real.